Episode 12, Flap Time.
Ayo, back at it again, babe. I should really retire this joke. Cause like to us, it may just be like maybe a week, maybe like a few days, I don't know. But to the audience, it's literally like every fucking week they have to deal with that. But anyhow, welcome back. We're doing another session,
I mean,
or
we
another
kind of play
episode.
this sometimes weekly, so it's like, to
Yeah.
us it's kind of every week. You say, hey, yo, what's up, everybody?
Well, to
Welcome
me, it
back.
feels like every hour. Because I have such a good time and I'm excited to GM for you guys because you guys are great. Anyhow, away from my shithole of players, if we go to the
I
right,
was gonna say, is that like if you only remember the games, is that memory loss? Like, are you okay?
oh my god,
you
oh
okay?
my god. But no, if
Okay.
you go over to the right, I should have put this in the last session, but I forgot to upload these. We got a little fan art table where we'll put fan art that we get from our Discord server with that is linked down below. Woo, you can send art, just talk with community, talk about games, theories, whatever jazz. Yeah, we have this lovely, fucking beautiful image of Heidi, yeah, best girl in Class 1B.
Loaned by SPO in my Discord server.
Yes, the fire starter herself.
Yeah, the only person allowed to do arson in the server, despite everyone else also doing it.
Yeah, but I just love the shading on this and like the pose. It's so good, and like the little
favorite
detail,
child.
like you can just and the little detail that you can just barely make out is like her eyelashes. Like she put like a slight like red gradient on it, and it looks so good. And go over to the right. 3 little cheapies of the player characters by our lovely SigYohna.
Wait, so I'm a fan now?
No, you just made art. Like it don't qualify as you can be a fan of your own work. B.
I'm a fan of your work.
They're very cute and adorable.
Yeah.
And then there's SBO's fan art of me saying like, "Hey, how does like Serra sleep?" And this is her thought process.
Yamcha vision apparently.
But yeah,
just so you know, SBO, you're gonna pay for that.
What?
You'd love SBO's character in the Yamcha position.
Exactly.
Oh no, it's you're gonna pay for that because Flo's gonna set like Venmo or Cash App, like I don't know, like SBO money. I see. It's like a tip, you know, like a $5 tip. You can get like can you get $5 in your country? Like what? Can you guys get like food?
I don't know. It depends on inflation.
Alright.
But Damon and Zelda, you were just told by your teacher that you've been invited, to join her on a hero mission.
So I know we have.
She did not give you a time or date. She just offered it, but she said they get like 3 people that you think would be good for this.
Well, we should probably ask for some more details later, Zelda. But I'm thinking of asking Serra since we are Team Forecast after all.
I concur. I think Serra would be a perfect fit.
Okay, let me give Serra a text right now. I'm just gonna go give Serra a text like, can you meet up with me and Zelda? We got something.
I don't know why this popped into my head. Where I sent a text. I just imagine Serra hearing a little ringtone, and it's just it's just the from Kim Possible.
Serra possible.
But Serra, you received this text. Mysterious.
Serra text back. Okay. See you soon.
Okay. Not exclamation point. Full stop.
Right. So it is after class. It's I forget what time frame I did say last.
It was after class, like from the last time.
It was after class, so we'll say this is around probably 5 p.m.
Yeah. Which occasion are we planning to meet in? Oh. Like
You guys discussed that amongst yourselves.
alright. Should we just go to like one of our rooms, or do we just so no one can overhear us? But might get, or do we just like go to like some second location? We just go to the wolf room. Wolf's there, like, hey guys, can I be part of your plan? I have this
Yeah,
buddy
wolf.
called I have this buddy called Vulcan. He can go with us.
I mean, Serra has a roommate.
Yeah, so Stella has a roommate in their room.
It's too bad you two aren't roommates.
Yeah.
We could just post it in our room. You know, the one place where we have guaranteed privacy.
That is a
I
very
mean, the
fair
roommates
point.
in the historical sense.
Yeah. Yeah, Stella can go to our cast the Mojo Dojo.
Hey, God.
Mojo Jo. I like some Mojo Dojo.
Jojo.
Mojo Dojo.
Mojo Jojo. V. So you wanna rewrite that text to say like meet us in our room?
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, and I think Stella knows her room, right? I don't have to be like, yeah, here we're in
Oh, yeah,
floor burr
yeah.
burr burr at like Bloom Visitor.
I like to,
Like,
I like to think
like
the game
the door-
is simple.
It still does. I have a full. I send like a full like time thing. Like, is this time okay?
Oh my goodness.
And while we're
Yeah.
preparing, I'm just like, do you think Stella likes tea, or should we get some other refreshments? It's like thinking.
Goodness. Yeah, Serra, you can have her. You can show up in their room whenever you want.
Yeah, Sarah will probably head over.
Stella possible.
You guys, would you just like walk in or not? Cause like they are expecting you.
She'd kind of knock while opening the door.
Okay.
Hey guys.
Oh, hello, Stella.
Hello. Welcome to our abode.
We have tea.
Yeah,
like tea, right?
Serra, I think this is the first time Sarah's been in your guys' room. So like, Serra, you see like plastics, well, you assume to be plastic, like sword and shield mounted on the wall, like posters of like what are like the posters Zelda would have?
Oh boy. There's one of like a Chrono Trigger scene where everybody's like on their ship, like going through time. There's another one of just like a Mario Galaxy, like very vintage, of course.
Wait, I feel like Zelda would have like those parody posters for like some of his favorite plays, but also mixed with games as well.
Oh yeah. Just nerd shit everywhere. You see D&D dice fucking on like in like a small organized cubby.
Phantom of the Opera, but it's Waluigi as the lead role.
I need to ask,
Phantom of the Opera.
is there a digital
In
themes
this
poster?
timeline for Smash Bros 6 or 7, or not, and it's 200 years. For Smash Bros 20, Waluigi is a fighter. Giorno isn't, not Giorno, Gino still isn't though.
Damn. They got the new,
yeah, Waluigi.
they got a remake, but he just doesn't get in. Damn, poor Gino.
Yeah.
But he
but-
did upgrade to an assist trophy this time.
Ooh, is it like a Mii costume as well?
Oh yeah. But yeah, enough about Smash Bros.
I need to ask one last thing though.
Yeah.
Do we have a digital themes poster?
Yes.
Fine.
Yeah. Watch digital
but yeah,
gleams. They more than guys.
Would Damon have anything or?
Like, I like to think it's really funny because you can clearly see which is Damon's side, which is Zelda's side, because Zelda's side has all the stuff. Like, there's a lot of stuff. Damon's side is like the loom that it came with. Like when you first came there and you moved, it just kind of looks like that. But there's like maybe like a picture on like the cabinet or something, and then like
I like to think
for some reason like two bleakier figures at like the corner.
I like to think that Zelda insisted on painting, but Zelda had you pick the color.
I kind of like the color that came with the dorm.
I forget if I said this or not, but I think there is like an interface I said you guys would have where it would like just automatically change it. I forget if I said that.
Okay. I did not originally know that, but
Zelda forgets pants over like the special fucking
Mr. Newton, it's like, can't believe Damon has done this.
Look, I know it says that we could do that. Oh wow, my bad. But it's nothing like doing it.
The dean of the dorm is just like, every freaking year, someone does it.
But yeah, anyhow, we continue on.
Alright. So Miss Burnblight has offered us to be part of an early healing mission, and we want to know if you were interested as well. I kinda like.
Wait, really?
I kinda blah the details we can have, or should I like say it fully?
You can blah the details. Like, watch last session if while you're joining at like episode 12 of
hold on.
D&D game.
Hold on, it's like the unique experience. Like people do like 1, 2, 3. You know, you gotta do the Digital Gleam challenge and you gotta do the Musketeer challenge and watch the entire series and shuffle.
Mike, no, do not listen to Yana, please.
Put on ×2 speed, baby.
Oh my! Actually, do that because it will give us more watch hours.
No, 0.5, 0.5. Come on, you gotta do that as slow as possible.
Does that work? But yeah, they'll blah like the details of like, she said like, gonna like, her and like some younger heroes. You don't know if that's like 2 or just like her and another hero or like 5. We're told about like this fight club that needs to be scouted out for like rumors of illegal activity. Basically like the whole thing of like, she thought since it's a very low danger thing, she could use it as a learning opportunity for some students. And since Damon showed off capabilities of self-defense, quote unquote, comes back to him beating the shit out of Heidi. She thought it would just be a safe option. And like it would still be a safe option and allow you guys to learn. And you guys would need disguises so like no one, recognizes you like in the future, because the Ultra Bowl's coming up, and what if they recognize you on the television?
Oh, that might be horrible.
Like, yo, it's that little cloud girl. We gotta beat the shit out of her. Know her location. But yeah, you guys start talking.
Yeah. Okay.
Did she say
I just blot it. Yeah.
So did Miss Burnbright give any details, like what illegal stuff is happening, or?
No.
I feel like that's part of her job to figure out what kind of things are happening there. There just seems to be suspicions, but nothing concrete. She doesn't give a lot of other details though, so we're probably gonna ask her for some stuff later.
Fair enough.
You have to bring other people. She said she didn't want to keep it relatively small, so I feel like 2, maybe 3, if we can talk to her about it. And just has to be recon and infiltration, basically. So I definitely think disguises are in order.
We can probably go ask maybe someone from the support course to like help us out with that. There was Jenda. Wasn't Aurelia also part of it? And also Mac. I haven't seen him in a while now, I think about it. He did say we're gonna go check up on him at some points. Should do that at some point.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Do you guys want to figure out the teammate thing first before we go there? Get it all done in one shot, or wait till later? It's either or, I don't care.
I feel like while we're here, it's good to talk about it. But
yeah, we can think of ideas and then we can ask them.
So hear me out, Robin.
Just like turns to
Wait,
Zelda.
From 1A, the person that stole your phone?
I know, crazy for me, I know. However, I feel like Robin would excel in this type of mission specifically. Just a feeling.
He does bring what I feel the ability of social espionage. Social espionage, there we go. That I think that would be pretty useful in this one. like, I feel like you could also do the same, but like it's good to have like two people, maybe like one talking to one group of people while the other one talks to another to try and scope out the situation. I'm not that good at talking to people myself, so I might just end up like not talking as much.
Exactly.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I
You can
have
ask them.
I also have someone in mind that could also work. I don't really know too much about their quirks since I don't talk to them that much, but I think he was training with you today, Zelda, Del. His quirk is analyst, right?
Yes, that's actually a very smart idea.
Because I'm thinking there's some stuff we probably can't learn by talking to each other, to people. So he could maybe be able to like scope out people's physical traits or anything like that. Information we wouldn't be able to get by talking to someone. Or better to get without knowing that people are asking about it.
Ooh.
That's a really good idea.
You also have anyone in mind, Sal? You know a lot more people than I think me, and I mean, you two are pretty sociable, so I figure you guys know the same amount of people.
Let's bring Rhyme.
Yeah, let's bring Lime.
Oh, she bring her. She's gonna look at Zelda and go into panic attack again.
She's gonna fucking sell you out. Sell only Zelda out.
That guy over there, he's fucking weird. I'm pretty sure I saw him loading onto a boat to the hero school, guys. So keep an eye.
Fucking kill him.
We see Rhyme. She has a panic attack at first in Zelda, and has even a more panic attack when she's femme Zelda. Oh, fuck it.
Sorry, brother, if I interrupted.
No, it's okay. Sarah hums a little bit and then thinks, what if we brought Zale along?
Zale?
Yeah. I know Miss Burnbright thinks things will be safe and bad things shouldn't happen, but just in case they do, having someone who could make our quirks more powerful could be pretty useful.
That is also a good idea. And
considering what happened with you guys last time you went out, it seems like a good idea.
That is true.
Yes. That thing that happened, of course. Yes, of course.
I like the imagine that throat clearing was in character.
Either way, claps hands. I believe we have found our candidates. Let's go ask around. I believe I have Robin's phone. Right, it's right. I have Robin's phone number right here. Oh my goodness! Would you look at that? Let me just go call him, and I'll be right back. Hopefully good news.
Shouldn't we be deciding who to ask first and then ask, so we don't raise the hopes of 3 people and potentially stop any potential information leaks?
That's also fair, but we also need to ask.
Maybe we should discuss our ideas with Miss Burnbright first.
That is fair.
That would be a good idea.
So you guys gonna head to Miss Burnbright?
Yeah, let's go to Miss Burnbright.
Yes, we'll go to her office.
Yes, and
her office is technically also.
It's also her room.
Yeah.
I'll see Zelda what?
For the first time, you guys see Zelda a little bit flustered at himself.
Oh. When you go to like Miss Burnbright's room, she'll answer the door.
Is she in her PJs still?
Oh yeah, she didn't change.
She's just there. She's just full on PJs.
Yeah, she's still in her PJs.
She's just like, I'm back in my room now. Why bother?
No, because remember, she didn't put on actual clothes last session.
Yeah, she literally went here from like
bed.
bed.
It's a fresh set of pajamas. It's a fresh set.
No.
Me for real.
No, I was going along the line. No, I was going along the lines of, oh right, I'm still in my PJs. Well, I'm back in my room. Who cares?
Oh yeah, no, fair. But yeah, she'll answer the door. How's you two? Alrighty.
We have thought about one of the candidates we're gonna be bringing with us, Serra. We also have some ideas for 3 others, but since you wanted to narrow it down, we want to go ask for your input.
Alrighty. Like, she'll like hold her door open so you guys can come in, because like this is, like Damon said, kind of on the more down low.
Ooh, gonna go in and look around.
You don't see much. You see like some pictures. Like the most actually roll me perception. Or I guess cooperativeness is what will be for this, for like passive perception. Actively looking into things would probably just be a technique.
I'm not gonna look into my teacher's loom, so I'm not gonna look.
That is a 14.
16.
Ooh.
Alright, while you guys look around, you do see like some pictures. You do see one of like Miss Burnbright, and when she's like about your guys' age. It's not like the freshman uniform, which have the green like sides on the sleeves. It seems to be more sophomore. If I remember correctly, sophomore is the 2nd year of high school. If I'm wrong, correct me in the comments.
It is the second
You are
year.
correct.
Alright, yeah, which are more bronze in color. Here. She's hanging out with like what you assume to be some of like her class as and the teacher for whatever class she was in at the time. You do like her. Zelda would probably just see it for a second and recognize like, oh, that's her. Sarah, you would notice like her hair is done pretty differently. It's like all tied back, like into like a big bun in the back. You can actually see both of her eyes. Ooh.
He's not a Cyclops. We finally figured that out.
Exactly, her actual quirk is Cyclops. Damn it. She is the Phoenix Force, so it just makes
Oh my
sense.
god.
But you see like her hair pulled out and like a big bun in the back. It would probably be more of like ponytail than bun, because I feel like ponytail is more aerodynamic. That's like the more important thing you would see that's around, other than like she has like a wall of like merchandise that she would have gotten in for free, like from her hero work. Like one figurine of her, which you don't know is like maybe she got it custom made or maybe like it's an actual product. But
Does she have one of the plushies that was in the claim game of her?
she would totally have one of the plushies, yeah.
Heck yeah, does she have more than one?
I was about to say, because like you make the jokes of like getting plushies and then like then they're next to each other and they're kissing, but no, if it's 2 of her, I feel like no.
She only has the one.
But yeah, she only has the one.
Is there one of Mr. Newton?
Which, no.
Mr. Newton has a chiseled statue at the start of the school. You see, at like the beginning, at the end.
Mr. Newton hates it. Mr. Newton hates her. She has a crush on him because what?
Thank goodness. But yeah, she sits down like this recliner and reclines it up. There is like a couch that faces the TV. It's one of those couches that can also recline. She has multiple of these chairs. You don't know why. It is much bigger than like your guys' room, and most likely because it is her room and all. Like it is her living space at the moment. But yeah. So
we
what
live
does
in a
anyone want to
communal
discuss?
dorm. She lives in an apartment.
Yeah, he lives alone.
Ow. Wow. That did more damage than any of Damon's like that's funny. But yeah, but she does recline back and ask, it's like, so what do you want to like know? Or ask?
Well,
go ahead, Damon. You have the floor.
Oh, I mean, why don't you all ask a question each, or like, because I'm pretty sure we got all the couple questions. Like, I'll just go say the first one. So do we actually know when are we gonna go do this?
I forget what day I said it was currently. I want to say it's a Monday or Tuesday. But she'll basically say, next Saturday night. Or the upcoming Saturday night, because wording's weird.
You mean this Saturday?
Yeah, this Saturday night.
I see.
She will give like specific locations, which I'm not gonna fucking bother with. Thingy.
Wait, so locations? Like, there's more than one Fight Club?
Location of where you guys are gonna be.
Okay.
Yeah. About specific locations, more of like, here's where things at, and here's where we will most likely be meeting up.
Mm-hmm.
Understood. Now, my question, just making sure, everything's okay with this. I'm assuming people from our class is okay, but can we invite other people from Class 1A, for example, over to help out with us?
And I would need to talk to Lionheart about that, but it should be fine. It should be fine, at least, because you guys would still be under Musketeer Academy production, so me as your teacher, or at least one of the teachers, should be fine.
Okay.
So, Damon and Zelda mentioned we were to be looking for, like, illegal activity. Do you have anything to go on, or?
Just some rumors from leads from, different, like, heroes who had looked into it, or, like, concerned civilians from it. And, there's a thing, she will explain that a fight club by itself technically isn't, well, using your quirks and on your public property or in your private property is not illegal. The harming each other, it depends on the injury, because if you get into like a fight and like you can use your quirk, but like it doesn't do like any actual big damage to them that would require like medical stuff, like, oh, you give them some bruises, you can be let off with a light warning. There's nothing really properly illegal about it. And it doesn't seem anything like this has gotten too out of hand, like where it resulted in broken bones, or at least not ones that people have said. But there has been things of, reported. But there has been rumors of like certain prizes. This will be a big one. Some of those prizes being quirk enhancing drugs.
Ooh.
And they basically, they're to learn about like how they most likely got there, like, and what would lead back to them, and of course trying to lead, if able, but it is not their priority, to make sure regular civilians don't get that, because that can be very dangerous.
But at the moment where
you guys are,
I was gonna ask, like, but at the moment we're more of a scouting, like, we're just there to get information, not really fighting, but like, if you can stop it, like, that'd be great, but it's not, really what we're here to do. We just need to basically be backup, right? Can like
exactly. Like, she'll explain that you guys are mainly going to be there for help of information gathering, since a lot of the participants are in like their 20s around Miss Burnbright's. There are like older people, but it also is full of like a lot of teenagers who want to like show their stuff. So having kids of that age be there to like mingle in with others of the group, because there have been like teenage villains, and it's not like anything new or unheard of. They're just more likely to get caught because they're stupid teenagers. But yeah.
And it's
also
most
another
often
thing.
just stupid teenagers being stupid teenagers as opposed to serious criminals.
I mean, it's more often actual criminals, but like proper villains. Like, it's not uncommon for teenagers. Another thing you guys would know is that the production of quirk enhancing drugs by itself is also an illegal process. It's due to, just being a giant danger to like society itself.
Mm-hmm.
She'll give you that information.
So you have to be careful as well.
Bing. And anything else?
Well, we did, well, you asked us to ask up to 3 other people. We already got one here at Serra, but we're thinking of 3 other people that could be useful. We just wanna ask for your opinion to think if who do you think we should ask, because we don't have much experience, but we did think of like people we think would suitable for either their abilities to get information or to at least get us out of tight situations. And I'm just gonna go blah what like we already said in the room. Save time.
When you say this, she does like unrecline her chair and like sit up like properly, like listen, because like she is gonna be responsible of like all these kids, so she does want to know what like you guys are gonna be getting yourselves into, or like more of like what she's getting herself into, like by like having you guys join her. It's like it's not that bad of an idea. If you think they could handle it, I could allow I could allow you 3 to bring in sorry. I could allow all 3 of them to join you as well. Well, but we'll see how they react to it. If they wish to deny, if they're allowed to decline,
Of course.
make sure this in my way at least, so I can let them know how serious it is not to spread this information.
Understood.
With that, do you guys head out? Also, she would give all 3 of you guys her phone number. It does seem to be to a burner phone. Actually, she would probably pull out 3 burner phones for you guys as well.
Okay.
Just to use for this. Yes. That would have like her number.
Okay.
But you guys head out?
Oh, right. We should probably talk to her about disguises and when and how we should do that.
Oh, yeah.
One other element, well, before we go, I apologize. One other element I was thinking of. So we don't want people to figure out who we are, right? Now, we don't have hero costumes, which we would never wear at an event like this, mind you. How about disguises? Do you think I
will remind you, Yamato. She did mention disguises last session when she brought it up to you.
Oh, she did. Okay, so it'd be like, oh, excuse you, dumbass, you do this.
It would be
again.
more like how would we acquire this with like our limited amount of resources.
Also, like a thing that could be asked, like since we do have some information about it, like what kind of people go there, like so we don't get anything like very out of the way, out of like man, as an astronaut in the Fight Club, that's kind of sus.
I mean, okay, that is fair. We'll start with Yona's thing first. We'll say like Damon would ask this. And then I don't know. It would be Zelda bringing up the.
Yeah, Zelda bringing it up.
I feel like in universe, it's like Damon asking about this in response to like her earlier mentioning the disguises, and Zelda then can go on about materials. But yeah, but for like Damon's response, then, and she would respond with basically something along the lines of, well, it's a hodgepodge of different sorts of people. Sometimes you get like some punk kids trying to prove themselves because maybe they didn't make it into the hero courses and want to use and want to show off how good they can be, and as like a thing of self-righteousness. Others are just like some adults having midlife crisis, is thinking breaking rules are fine, and as well like just a bunch of low lives who want an excuse to hurt people with their quirks, it's without law, like the law getting on them. So like nothing necessarily like delinquents or anything like that. It's a good hodgepodge, but it is more than not like delinquent-ass people or punks.
Yeah. But we safe to assume, because the people there in Midnight Classes are gonna be people there in fucking like WWE-esque costumes.
Oh, 100%. Like people probably made like their own like homemade like hero quote-unquote costumes.
Oh my god, it's great.
Again, it's like this is a place for people who do not have a license to use their quirk in public for that allows them to do that in quote unquote public. It's still on private property, but it's basically in public.
Yeah.
So like there are going to be people trying to do that, and it's a good wide range of different types of people.
Alright.
Because like the one thing you should not be is heroes in training is like the one thing you should not be. Being. And now on to Zelda's thing, Ms. Burnbright would suggest like asking around. You don't have to say it's like for certain missions specifically. You can just say, hey, experimenting with like. She will mention disguising yourself will be a lesson in the future. Maybe not taught by her, maybe by like an acquaintance of hers. So you could use that as an excuse to get materials and disguise yourself, as well as like testing out different materials for your hero costumes in the future, and such along that, like those lines.
So, wait. So, we're not allowed to just to reiterate. Are we like allowed to be able to like tell them, hey, we need disguises, or is it like we don't need disguises, we just need these more materials?
You're allowed to say you need disguises, but if they ask, you can say like, just give like a BS reason for you needing them. Like you can use that as an excuse. Or just say like you want to go around town. Like you can even just use the excuse of like, so we know we're gonna like get recognized a lot more after like the Ultra Bowl once like our faces are televised. Plus like there may be something like online about like students who've joined this year and stuff like that, and you like just want to protect yourselves when you head out in public, which doesn't happen a lot, but like it could be enough of an excuse where it won't look shady. Bing.
Yeah. So I got nothing less. Unless Frozen got anything else. Or like Yamato.
Nah, that's it for me.
Yeah, same here.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah. She'll thank you guys for being very thorough with it. And again, more professional than Miss Burnbright seems to usually be. Because more than likely, it's because she realized she is putting you guys in a somewhat dangerous situation, and she's just very happy that you guys aren't being stupid kids like how she normally acts. Because it is a more serious thing than just like, all right, we're doing classes where you're in a safe environment. Bam. She'll like let you guys go. Oh, and Zelda, you can hear like the theme song for I forget which
General Hospital
it was.
General Hospital.
Yeah, General you can just hear General Hospital playing as you guys close the door.
Based on that intro, since she's on season 72.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's an actual season right now.
No, I'm 100% sure that's a season that was way before.
Yeah, but yeah. I continue on.
Alrighty then.
Right. So I'm guessing now we get a disguise. We should either get the disguises first, or go contact our individuals we want to go talk to. I don't know why that came out so weird. I can't English apparently. God.
I think we should get a yes or no from people first. That way we don't have like 3 different groups all asking for disguises at the same time. We could say it's like a group project, I guess.
That is true. So should we head up to them individually, or should we just go all together to each person?
No, we can go together. Leave me to Dal, is all I'll say.
I can probably go talk to Zale.
Suddenly Damon with Robin.
Guess I'll talk to Robin.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, Robin would eat you up. Okay.
I mean, Zelda can take on both of them.
Zelda can take on 2 guys on one.
Yeah. Would you guys like GM input?
You go ahead.
Yeah, yes, President.
Okay.
Yes, God.
Okay, you guys hear the voice of God. Zelda would definitely have an easier time talking with Robin and Dell for the most part. Because I feel like a Damon talking with Dell would just last way too long. With how both their personalities are. To where like you would get nowhere.
I'll be glad.
It would more than likely be better with like Damon going with Serra, or all three of you guys going together. Because like Zelda can easily talk to people on his own, because he's a manipulative little fuck that's good with talking with people.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
He has a plus
Slander
lead.
there.
He has a plus lead. It's like stats wise, he's great.
Yeah, and Damon being in there can help play, because Zell's talked to Damon before. Like it's two friendly forces, and from what Serra knows, Zale does have like a bit of nervousness about him. So knowing like there's more than just like the girl that he helped out earlier, or like would be a lot more reassuring to him.
True. Everyone in the class knows Damon as the really powerful one.
Yeah, so because like, oh, we're gonna go into a dangerous situation. Okay, the guy who can literally punch a fucking building down with one fist. Okay, I feel a bit more safe. Being. Do you guys want to go with that arrangement?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. We'll get the Zelda. We'll do Zelda going to most likely Dell first. Because due to proximity. Then we'll cut back to Damon and Serra to Zale. And then back to Zelda with Robin. Does that sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds fair to me.
So you guys head to the boys' side of like the 1B dorms as you split off. As you knock on the doors. I forgot how I said. Wait, hold on. I need to check something, because I think if I remember correctly, Zale and Dell may actually be roommates.
That's kind of funny. So we just one stop and then we just go to the 1A one. We find Robin.
One stop shopping.
Where they I'm trying to remember who is roommates with who. Because alright, Noble has his own room.
Yeah.
I feel like Kirby and Zale were roommates. Something about that sounds right. Kirby and Zale being roommates. I'm not sure.
Who was Dell's roommate then?
It's just Mano.
Was it Mano who was Dell's roommate?
I feel like Dell's roommate is Ashton.
Ashton.
That works. That makes a lot of sense.
And and that leaves Mono and Jaeger as roommates. I really need to write down officially. Wait, no, then who's Marlon's roommate? Hold on. Okay, so they're roommates.
Maybe
I really need to
Marlon
write this down officially.
Yeah, go like
Marlon might also need his own room.
No, because like I feel like it was because I know Beatrice and Noble have their own rooms because they're too big.
Right. Beatrice.
There may have been one extra person. No, because like that's still even. Because minus is 2, but no, because the girls aren't even. Anyhow, we'll just go with like Dell's roommate is Ashton.
Dell's roommate is not in the room with them right now, so we don't have to worry about it.
Okay. I think if I remember, I really need to write down a proper like who's roommates because I try to keep it in my head, which is a very bad thing. It's Alan. So Alan and Marlon are roommates. Yeah, Alan and Marlon are roommates. Yeah, that was it.
This feels like I'm listening to someone's like fanfiction notes. Like, no, wait, these would be my roommates. No.
Yeah. Okay, so you split up anyhow.
Yeah, we're gonna go do stuff. We're gonna do.
Split up and search for clues, gang.
Alright, guys.
For the sake of that, we can say their roommates aren't there for now, or Zelda can easily like just invite them to like his and Damon's room.
We'll get more tea, laddie.
Exactly. However Zelda wishes to do it.
Anyway.
Herbal. Chai tea, you say?
No.
Chai tea.
Butterfly PT.
So Zelda, you go to meet up with Dell.
I'm going to mute while this is happening because I gotta step away again, but I will be listening.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Yeah, Dell will open up his door. Oh, Zelda. And hi. He seems very nervous because he's not used to having people he knows.
Men.
What brings you here?
Well, you see, I have a small little favor to ask of you.
Of me.
Nothing big, although
I am the one in our class that was recommended, so it makes sense.
Hey, this is actually about academic. Do you mind if I come in real fast?
And like opens up his thing. Can I make you some tea? Wait, no, I don't have any tea. We don't have coffee.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Do you want an apple? But okay.
Zelda's coming in to go fucking sell some fucking car insurance right now.
So I've heard your car insurance is running out, buddy.
Oh my goodness. But yeah. Yes. Anyhow, and what is it you wish to discuss?
So, keep this on the down low. This can't be going around too many people. Miss Burnbright has assigned me and Damon a little extracurricular assignment to do some light hero work at a little fight club. It's entirely reconnaissance. You do not have to fight whatsoever. However, we're trying to look for some illegal activities going around. We don't have to interact with them either. Your hero quirk in particular, you would be exceptional for this.
He looks. I won't have you roll because Zelda is really good at looking into people and like with this thing of acting, he can tell like even subtle facial expressions. You see a thing of nervousness to like, obviously him in his own head trying to like hype himself back up to be like not nervous. It's like.
Now,
I see you're asking me, a reliable hero and recommendation classmate for this. I mean, and I can't let down my fellow classmates. It's of course.
Don't worry. It's, the saying in theater goes is break a leg, Dell. Break a leg. You don't have to worry about anything. We're gonna be wearing disguises. We'll be in a group together. It's me, Damon, Serra.
Should I try to gather my own?
Oh no! We're gonna be trying to go to, like for sure, we're going to the support course, right? Making sure right. We're gonna go to the support course and see if they can't lend us some materials to use.
Oh, I see. I will say this just for the sake of like having easy access. You can either give them your own number. I feel like Miss Burnbright would have also handed you like 3 burner phones as well for this. So you can hand them to the person so you guys can discuss about it. So you don't drop names. Use code names if you want, or whatever. Or just send it to the number. But yeah.
Give him one.
Oh, I see. He'll make note of your phone number. But yeah, you do get Dell on your side of things.
Yeah. You got Dell.
What's like the Final Fantasy recruitment theme? Does it have one?
Hold on.
It's like the dun 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 dun.
It's just a Pokemon. It's just a Pokemon like capture.
Dun dun dun.
It's like not even like it's like instant, not even like 2 shakes.
Yeah.
Do.
It's like a clinical capture. Zelda, man, that was easy. Anyways, would you like to hear about my pyramid scheme?
Oh my goodness. Frozen, you back? I'll take that as a no.
That is a no.
Being, we'll just take note of where to cut. Oh no, okay, now you're back. Never mind.
Awesome. I don't need to cut this quick.
So you guys go to Zell's room. Zell is luckily there due to luck, I guess.
Yeah.
This let me bring him out. Okay,
Does he have like a blanket? Like, cause he's been still
It's
cooling.
like 5 p.m.
Yeah, but like
closer to 5:30 by now.
the man
but,
just
like,
got like hailstormed like an hour ago. Maybe he's still got a bit chilly.
and I would have warmed up by now. And-
Okay.
Oh, hi, Sarah. Oh, Damon. Hello. Sorry.
Good afternoon.
Zale.
So what? Yes.
So, Damon and I wanted to talk to you about something real quick.
Of course. What? Do you want to have a seat or?
Yeah, sure.
And he brings you in. He pulls out some
Thank
tea. Now,
Earl Grey, I see.
exactly. But no, like he just sits down on like their little thing, and they're like on his. He'd sit down like on a chair and offer you guys the sun in his bed because it's more comfy.
I shall sit on the floor like
So
on the floor.
we
Shallow can sit on the bed.
so what is it you want to talk about?
We're here to go ask if you would like to help us with something. We've been, Miss Burnlight has assigned us with potential healer work. Not potential, but with healer work. Just a reconnaissance mission. Serra, if you want, you can explain a bit more because I think you'll be better at it than I will.
If you guys want, you can just lie and just only say like details you think would help, like convince them. Just so we don't have to go over the thing of like, oh, Fight Club, blah blah blah. Those guys.
Yeah, blah, Fight Club. Blah. Car and chillin' posse, blah.
Any details you guys would want to add that you think would convince them, or? Can I be honest? Dell was not a role. Dell was just like you had to say the right words.
Yeah, I feel like Dell, you should like you chose me because of your quirk. Like, chosen. I'll do it.
I was here on recommendation.
Yeah. Because I don't know if Sal's gonna go say anything in particular. Because I feel like Damon's pretty straight-laced about like, yeah, this is kind of what they're thinking to do. Like, you know, this is what's happening.
Specific reason for him, or?
It's not gonna say anything, because if not, I think Damon would just say it's extremely like, I'll be slated you 100%. I am not gonna be like lying to you.
But is Serra gonna say anything, or?
I'm trying to think of how Serra would say this.
Yeah. Like, if you want the YamatoHikaru suggestion, I feel like we shouldn't be super on the, yeah, you kinda hear us like a backup plan for like the thing, but like, I don't know, because I do think he has we can have him have other uses, like, to help, because like, I mean, if it's ever, like, if you ever need to go, like, I wasn't gonna bring this up, but I forgot to, was like, something that came up to mind was like, they can go to like if it's any place, like, yeah, we can't really like go to this place. He can maybe like sneak into somewhere, like, you know, he can just climb up, maybe. So I'm thinking, I'm not sure that's how his quirk works 100%, but like, it's like a thing.
Yeah, he does become like a slime, like JRPG type slime. So he could. But
Here's the thought. We could mention that it's rumored that there might be some use of quirk-enhancing drugs, and given that he also has a quirk-enhancing quirk, maybe he might be able to pick out details that other people wouldn't.
Oh yeah, actually. Yeah, like,
yeah, it's like maybe he could spot someone who's using a boosted quirk as opposed to one that's just really strong.
With that, he does look kind of nervous at that. I mean, just because that's how my quirk works doesn't mean I know the stuff, like the side effects and otherwise. Like, I know there's this thing on the street called Trigger a while back, okay, but most I would do is like black tongue, or more dark, like blue tongue, like it's not really black, but like it's, you know, it's like a common thing for like most of those drugs. I mean, I wasn't looking to this for like any like it's just because like I thought it could help like with my stuff. Like I pulled.
Oh no, don't worry, Zale.
He really is
I
sorry, son.
yeah, like it is like I don't think any of us here thought you were using it for looking at it for any bad reasons. I think both of us would assume that it is for the furtherment of your studies. You don't seem like a bad person. I don't think you would do such a thing.
Yeah, I'm just not sure if I'd be good for that. Just because I'm not as strong as you guys.
You've already shown that you have some ideas of it.
I mean, yeah, but well, he clearly looks kind of uncomfortable with it. Like, he understands, like, you guys are strong, but, like, it's clear that, like, he doesn't think he himself could handle it. As, like, if he's off on his own type thing in there. Like, he mentioned, like, he does, like, give in to kind of easily to pressure and overthinks a lot. Like, which is what you've also seen from him.
Hey, Kari.
Yeah?
Would this be a good time? I feel like... Okay, going back a few sessions, we had that point where everyone was asked why they want to be a hero. What was Zale's reason?
Okay.
Oh yeah, let's go.
For that, actually.
Yeah.
Because otherwise Serra was going to ask him why he wants to be a hero. And I'm like, wait, we already had that.
Yeah. You guys would know, like, what Zelda would have said is he wants to grow stronger as a person. And if helping people in the process, well, if helping people is a road to that, and he will happily lead on. It's mainly like for self-progression and stuff is like all he would have said in class.
That's actually perfect.
It's perfect for emotional manipulation.
Salah, gonna gaslit girl boss, let's go.
No, Sarah's going to do it in a nice way.
So she'll do it! Most gaslighting is usually done in a nice way if you think about it.
Yeah.
Like, well, God, now I have to think of how to say this.
Gotta work on D&D's improv, baby.
Yeah. It's just, and I believe in you, Salah, so I'm just gonna give you the thumbs up. Yeah, because I feel like Damon doesn't know who would say that. I got some ideas, maybe can help you out. If that's okay. Like,
yeah.
You can have the voice of Yona.
You said you wanted to improve yourself while helping others, right?
Yeah.
Well, this could be a good chance to do that. Get outside your comfort zone and experience what it's like to be a hero for a little bit.
I guess that makes sense. I'm gonna make a roll for Zale.
And if
I'll bring my dice to
if you're worried about that, we do have there's gonna be other people there that's that's gonna be stationed, like other heroes there on the cover. We're not really sure who they would be, but I can assure you, you should if anything happens, you should be fine, or at least, we'll at least make sure to help you out as much as we can. Like, I believe with the people we're gonna be getting, we don't fighting or escape to fighting is something I don't think is gonna happen, but it might. But I believe with our skill sets, like all of us, we should be able to avoid that situation.
Instead of me rolling something, Serra, you roll cooperation, and Damon can assist.
Yeah, can I give the assist to -1? So I would can I just give Salah the advantage? Yeah. Can do it, Salah.
Alright, so roll with advantage.
Ooh. That was almost a 19. That's a 16.
16's a good
That was
number.
almost a 19 though.
Yeah. That's gonna be a 20, watch. Fuck.
3! with the 16 with your cooperateness. He does look nervous, but he does seem to like stand himself straight up. He just still looks very nervous, and he is kind of shaking from the idea. But he'll nod and agree. I'll join then. I'll try my best not to be a burden.
I don't think any of us here think you are.
Do you hand him the burner phone?
I hand him the burner phone.
Bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum.
Yeah.
Bum 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 bum. But yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm?
I'll just have to
Make
go
sure
use.
Yeah, make sure you swing by and talk to Miss Burnbright.
Will do.
We're also getting disguises at the support. We're gonna be getting disguises as well. So if you want to tag along with us after we're done including, we can go all get a disguise together.
He'll
Make sure to
nod.
keep this, but make sure to keep this quiet. This is a secret operation.
He's like nodding his head, and very quickly, because like he's very clearly nervous and trying to like brush it off, but like is not brushing it off well. But yeah. As we'll go to Zelda.
I love Zelda.
Zelda, are you making a call?
Because I don't know his. I'm pretty sure I don't know his room number.
I mean, he gave it to you. What else do you remember it?
I know I have his phone number, which I probably saved just in case he tried calling again. I just don't know if I have his room number. His room number specifically.
Room number? You do not. You can easily ask around, which wouldn't be hard.
You know what? Why make a phone call when I can just go in person? I'm gonna ask around real fast.
Yeah.
You know, I'll ask Ashton. Fuck it, he knows everything.
You think Ashton would know?
He loves one day. You see.
We'll go to. I'll bring in Ashton if you want to go to Ashton.
All right, hold on. Fine then, DM Sama. Who would you recommend I talk to? Just like any teacher, or
Mr. Lionheart, because he looks over, the 1A kids.
yeah, I'll go find Mr. Lionheart.
He's gonna give you some awesome puns.
Oh, Zelda, how nice to meet you.
Oh, Mr. Lionheart's great to meet you too.
What? And may I ask why you're visiting my little? Well, he wouldn't say litter box. That's grass. Like a cat version of a home. It's like a good cat pun for a home.
Hold on. Would it just be nest?
No, the cats don't make that. We'll just say his abode.
His cat pad.
You wouldn't say cat pad.
That's not a pun. It has to be a pun.
His den.
Oh yeah, den. His lion is den. I'll bring you to my den.
I don't mean to interrupt whatever you're doing, Mr. Lionheart. I was just wondering, do you know where what Robin's room number is?
Oh, I need to give you like the exact number, like not thinking anything of it. Like, you're a good kid. Oh, Robin's good. And here you go.
I think I like Miss. I'm kind of glad we have Miss Burnbright now. To be honest.
Would he know about Miss Burnbright's operation? Technically.
You know that Miss Burnbright's. Yeah.
I was gonna say she said she'd have to run it by him if we were to take Robin. So
he may not.
He may
so
or may
from
not
how
know
she
yet.
Exactly. Because she did mention that this was things sent to like younger heroes. Mr. Lionheart, despite his youthful-looking age, youthful appearance, is like a bit on the older side. He's like probably in his like 40s.
Oh, it's a Delph.
Okay.
Yeah.
God damn it. But, if I think that, then I will mention it. He's like, thank you so much, Mr. Lionheart. I hope you have a great next year day. Hope it's perfect.
You as well. Hope your day continues to be perfect. But I can't do it right now because I'm sitting. But it would, you would like purr with the perfect. as he'll wave you off with his big old kitty paws. I like to say he's not in casual wear right now, which would be more of like he's wearing like this polo, which like it's puffs out a lot due to his fur.
Man, I'm just imagining
slacks.
him wearing like
The
you know
cargo
that
shorts.
you know in the Sonic like movie, not like the Sonic movie, like the cartoon one where they just have like Knuckles with like the cowboy hat. He's just wearing the outfit that one owl has. Like hello fellow kids.
No.
By the way, Hikari, remember a long time ago when we first met Aurelia, fucking she gave me a piece of her gold.
Oh yeah.
Can I bring that along with me and leave it in my pocket?
Oh my fucking hell yeah. I know what you're doing.
Look, if I can't convince him through words, I can convince him through monetary value.
You go to the boys section, go to like the thing. Robin would open. Hi. Hey. They'd reach over to the side, bring out your phone.
Would you look at that? Safe and sound. Oh, thank you so much. Now, I'm actually not here about that. Now, actually, I'm not here about that today, though. Actually, I might even forget anything you did before. I need a small favor from you, and do you mind if I come in? This has to be a bit on the down low.
I feel like you say, do you mind if I come in? But you don't actually wait for a response. I feel like with how Zelda is, he just walks.
Comes in. She's gonna talk about your car insurance.
Yeah.
Like even
he'll close the door behind you, like okay.
So I've been trying to reach you about your vehicles.
Like Robin is about like he's still taller than Serra, but like he is short. But yeah, you and he closed it. So this is about.
Okay, keep this on the down low.
Against the door, tapping his foot.
Keep this on the down low. This can't go anywhere. If this happens to get out, Miss Burnbright will not be very happy with anybody. Me and a few others are going to be going on a mission to Fight Club and blah blah blah. I will bring up the potential disguises.
Okay, what's in it for me?
Maybe extra credits, recognition, finding out about how exactly these little. We're going to be going to the support class specifically for the disguises, so you can figure out how everything works. I can just forget everything about what happened with the phone in particular. And
he seems to be yawning.
I could interest you in something like this. Brings out the gold bar.
It's not a gold bar, it's more like a gold plate. I want you to see that. His eyes immediately. It dollar signs happen to him. And it's like looks at it, looks up and down. Where do you get this?
Highways.
Like he goes to grab it. Do you let him?
You have to promise, and I need you to meet with us. And
when how do I know it's real?
Here we'll bite into it a little bit myself.
Yeah, you just like to do like the demonstration. Damn, you drive a hard bargain. It's fine if you need someone of my my importance. I guess I can join along your little escapade.
All right, sounds like a date. No, actually.
Yeah, they.
Unless.
He holds his hand out for like a handshake for like finalizing deal.
I will handshake with the gold bar, and I will give him with one hand. I'll shake his hand. I will give him the gold bar with the other.
Yeah, you convince Robin to hand him the phone.
Yep, I hand him. This is a burner phone. Don't lose it. There's the number's already on there.
Alrighty. As they'll like try to shove you out of his room.
Don't worry. I'll do it myself. Clap, clap. Open the door, by the way. I want to do this.
So opens walk out. That conversation would have lasted more than 5 seconds. So like no.
Damn it! I wish.
Zelda claps. It's just like shit. Like fuck.
Zelda claps and the piece of gold rewinds into his hand.
Later, sucker.
It would be him. It wouldn't be the gold. It would be him reaching for it.
Reaching for the gold.
as you guys got your recruits.
Yeah,
the
we
3 twins of Musketeer Academy.
together they make the fourth musketeer.
Oh my goodness, Helen. The 4th Musketeer is who's ever like joining the party for whatever you're doing, you see.
Yeah, the fourth musketeer is a friends we made along the way.
Exactly.
And this time the fourth musketeer is 3 different people. I'm gonna probably message Zelda in like my, like just give them a text like giving a, probably saying like Goddell, not Goddell, Godzale. It's like
Goddell and Robin.
Huh. I just look at towards it like it seems like Zelda has gotten both of them to go join.
All right, sounds good.
Alright.
So what do you guys do now?
Well, I guess we're gonna go to the support, right? So should we head to the support room now to like get that sorted, or what should we do?
Sarah. Or like, you can say all 3 guys like recon.
Yeah, just like cuts where like all together again, like in the food court or something.
Yeah, we could just say we could just like meet up, fucking.
Yeah. So you guys head to the to the support, or?
Yeah, I think we'll head to support now.
Alrighty, let me bring out the support rolling course map. Hiya!
Oh god!
Oh god!
Bisected now! No!
Seems like you guys fell from my lap. Now that you guys are stuck in the support loom, I can now easily take over and make team forecast always sunny.
Fucking god. But yeah, you guys do run into like one of the few support core students, you know. Where the fuck is she? Where is there she is. Jinda. Hi, if it isn't you 3.
Oh, hello, Jenda. Hopefully you're having a good day.
Yeah, it's just this thing. As you see, Damon, she's very clearly working on your hero costume.
I'm sorry. I'm just looking at. I look at it. I see her again. And I'm sorry.
She's like trying to like perfect like some of the sewing and like getting any extra material she needs on it. Came for like any last minute revisions, or
Is it a bad time to say that we need disguises?
she's gonna put down like her little needle and sit on her chair as it swivels around and turns face you. For what now?
What was exactly my brain? My pee poo poo brain is short circuiting about what Miss Burnbright said specifically, or what reasoning we should give.
Just any excuse that you can think of that sounds good. There's multiple
just
things.
Not the actual thing.
Yeah, like you can BS any reason that you think they would allow, but just not the actual thing.
We're here for an extracurricular assignment, specifically for in terms of like disguises. We want to get we want to get Miss Burnbright assigned us and a few others, like, you know, just to figure it out and get a head start on it.
So you guys start getting that class a bit early, or getting ready for it. Okay.
Yeah, we were thinking
it
about.
Have to be anything.
Oh no, you go, Zelda.
I was gonna just say, I don't think it has to be anything too elaborate. Just something to, like, you know, make us not who we are. If you have anything else,
see that she looks Damon up and down, and Serra up and down. Actually, looks on both of them. Not you, Zelda, because you are not her type.
Bisexuality.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's like, not who you are, you say?
Yes. I know it's a bit hard since you're also still working and stuff, but if you can do it, we be playing.
And this isn't too hard. As she's gonna walk over to Serra, I'm getting down a bit to Sarah's level, Because Serra tiny. Haha.
Panda doesn't look that
gonna
much
grab-
taller than Serra.
How to talk
She
to
actually
short.
is. She is more like Damon height.
How to talk to
Like
short
around
people.
Damon's height, just a little bit shorter. Yeah, she will get down to like Sarah's thing, and like the I just saw like the little bit of growth. Like Sarah's height. She'll lift like your chin to where your eyes are level. As Sarah, you're feeling like a good weight off your chest.
What are you doing? Sarah hasn't quite
Sarah,
noticed
your
that part
voice.
yet.
As you ask that, you do notice your voice is a bit deeper.
Wait,
It seems.
what did you do?
It seems like she's staring longingly into your eyes.
As Damon,
I
you
noticed
see, and Zelda, you would notice this, mainly Zelda, and due to like appearance changes. Sarah has no boobs.
Oh, I'm not going to say anything.
I guess you don't change that much.
That was what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
What did you change? My voice
Check
is
between your legs. As at that point, we can just say, yeah. We're not gonna go into
Sarah-
detail. That was weird.
Sarah just blushes immensely. Okay. That's a neat quirk.
Yeah, that's super useful for hero work. And when I was little, I thought I could use it to beat people up, but this suits me a bit more. But else for stuff like this, I shall look over at Damon. Look at me, like snaps, like again lifts up the chin to like look directly like into your eyes. And as Damon, and it does become more more feminine. Not many things would change because Damon already looks kind of androgynous. Just like like thicker hair, like the hair thicks out a bit, becomes a bit more softer. Same for like some like features about them. Like chest fills out, stuff like that. What do you think?
It seems I have become more feminine.
Nice.
I think this can work.
You see, Sarah has rolled up her sleeves and is looking at her biceps. So it's like, oh. Then she like puts her hand on the top of her head and it's like, oh.
No.
I'm so sorry, Sarah.
If anything, Sarah would have like maybe grown a centimeter, but like it's not a significant change. Like for audience discrepancy. I feel like if Sarah turned into a boy, nothing much would change about her, like except for like shorter eyelashes, and just being flat. But like, and of course, like some proportional changes, but like it wouldn't be super noticeable. But yeah. You went in on this? You went in on this too? Looks over at Zelda.
See, exactly. Maybe we need to figure out the measurements anyway in advance, don't we?
I guess so. As she will hold up Zelda. Well, she would get on her tippy toes actually, or ask you to like come down.
He'll come down and like do the same thing that she did to Sarah, where he will like slightly adjust her chin to look directly into his eyes.
Roll co-op with that.
Oh gosh. That was gonna make an
She's
enemy
not
here.
used to having this. She's not used to having this happen to her.
Oh no, I'm kinda into this.
Turnabout is fair play.
That's an 18.
Yeah. You do see her blush a little bit when it happens. Yeah, there is like a quiet. I forgot to say this. There is like a little shine in her eyes when it happens, but you can feel like also for a discrepancy, for like audience, their hair wouldn't like lengthen or anything like that. It's being like proportional and like little details. Those don't change, but like hair length would just stay the same because that makes no sense. I don't get why in gender bender media like it's always like, oh, hair grows like fucking like 3 feet.
It's because
Well,
I
no
want
fucking
long,
sense.
I want long and fluffy hair. Okay.
That is fair.
Fuck your logic. I just want to be pretty.
Fair enough.
Don't
but,
ruin my dreams. Yeah.
And she will like I mean, at least to test it out, she will walk over, and there will be like a closet of like different like outfits. Whether this is here for like just extra storage or because students made them in the past, who knows? So pick out whatever you want.
I'm just gonna go pick out the first thing I see.
Alrighty.
Hey Kali, I believe in you, so just say what the heck I'm wearing.
And alright. Well, we'll get to that later. As Zelda, you'll go and get stuff too.
Yay!
And
Thank you
Sarah?
so much.
Sarah, you just gonna stay out here, or?
Serra will let them have their privacy.
Alright. There would be like an extra changing room because gotta have like a place to try on stuff that they make. And as like you probably hear some noise of like Zelda helping Damon and stuff like that because Zelda's wearing his uniform. As let's say fuck off to these two for right now.
So how long does this usually last for?
A day. I mean, I can turn it off if you want, but like just by itself. As these two come out of the closet.
Oh, that's much more better.
I did not know
Yes,
they had a.
Yeah.
I did not know that they had they also include wigs in this.
As Sarah, you see like these two very pretty girls walk out. One with like pink hair tied into like a braid in the back, and another with like a high-rise ponytail full of thick hair. But you kind of recognize the one with purple hair as is Zelda. The other one, looking at it for a bit more than like a few seconds, you can tell it's Damon, but it's a bit much more of a drastic change. As yes, audience, we discussed this in advance because I told the players genders quirk, and Yona suggested, why don't we just do this?
Yeah, because I know it appeals to our GM over here, so I'm like, you gotta win. This is the Damon alt art, guys. Let's fucking go.
SS rares. If this was a custom
what was Sarah saying?
I think at this point Sarah would say, "Yeah, could you turn that off now, please?"
She'll bend back down, like, to your height and, like, back to Goral. It's a bit disorienting, like, just changing, like, mass somewhat. But yeah. Actually looks over at Sada. Anyhow,
You like what she see?
Anyhow, that describes the outfit. Zelda is wearing like a nice long like pink dress without like with a hoop skirt with a floral pattern. And Damon is wearing not tank top, but like I don't know it's not latex, but it's a very similar material. That like cuts off at their midriff, showing off their abs. And like some sweatpants. And it's very similar to like what you'd think Miss Burnbright would wear.
You mean
and a new red mask. Probably spandex. I don't. Also, for some reason, Zelda has a parasol.
I just happened to find this along the way, and I just thought, I want to be dandy just to try it out.
But didn't you spend like 5 minutes looking for one?
Oh, hush, dear. Actually, I'm sorry, I'm probably speaking in an accent right now. I believe I found ourselves quite a bit of a backstory, too, with these disguises.
Okay. What's the idea?
You two, she'll point at Damon and Serra, will be my bodyguards. I'm just I do declare, I am just a noble little country girl out in the great big city. My name is Shala now.
Okay, Shala. Shala?
And I just heard about this little thing, this little event that we need to go to, and I just want to figure out what's going on. Or something like that. We can just figure out the details later.
I can You can ask Miss Burnlight if this seems to be a good cover-up story.
Regardless, though, she looks at Jenda. Would there's like enough outfits in there to probably just figure out who would people what people need to wear, right?
Yeah.
We will be needing to use this facility on Saturday. Is that okay, darling?
I mean, you can just bring whatever you need back to your rooms.
That aren't you, clever little dear. Thank you so much.
When you say that, she does kind of blush a little bit, like, fuck. Why are they hot now? Damn it.
Damn it.
When she turns around,
the two originally girls are like, I know, it's not fair.
Should have been me.
Shit-eating grin on his face. Like, yes. A power!
Damon has the most monotone look on his face, like, yeah, this is fine. I don't really need all the fuss about.
And anyhow, you want me to turn that off for you, or...
How long does this usually go for? I think I heard something about a day.
I had 24 hours.
From the starting point
if I just
to
leave
this.
it.
So,
Yeah.
I have a question. Will further uses of it, or continuous uses to it, make the effect last not as efficiently, or is it just 24 hours and 24 hours, or is it some kind of wait time in between?
I mean, I guess it could be continuously after, and the only time I really done that is to mess with a kid in middle school, but and anyhow, you want it off or not? Clearly getting a bit more flustered than you've ever seen her. Similar to what happened with Serra when Aurelia showed up. Her thing of confidence just kind of faded away.
Because I'm thinking if I'm gonna move around like this, it's better to get my practice in, right?
Oh, sugar, I think that we're making them a little bit uncomfortable right now as he gets up real close to Damon, shoulder to shoulder. I believe we should probably turn back, huh?
Okay then.
Anyhow, I should really work more in this hero costume. Anything you want, Serra?
I'm sorry that I'm disturbing you.
I see Jenna's face is just bright red, seeing two hot women that are definitely her type, just next to each other. They're well,
I'm just gonna go over here, look through, find my own disguise. I'll be out in a little while.
Okay.
Okay, darling.
Thunk.
What time is it at this point, actually? What the...
right now it'd probably be more around 6 o'clock.
I have to double. I technically still have my fight with Heidi, technically, but she's kind of in the clinic, but she said it's okay. So let's go check it out at some
Are you
point.
still doing that? I thought your little training session back in class today was enough.
Oh, that was training. Technically, the other one's also supposed to be training, but I did get the paperwork for the other one, and I was gonna go check on Heidi anyways. I feel like Heidi's the type that would say, oh, so I thought we were gonna fight afterwards, and count it as not the same thing, but just I would say appetizer.
Ah, I see. All right. Well, let's mosey on in there.
All right then.
We'll look behind, give a wink, and we'll close the curtain behind them.
Oh my goodness.
Zelda did a class change. Yeah, Zelda class change from man whore to girl boss.
But where are you guys going? I'm sorry. I had to look at something else real quick.
I was changing.
No, we're just gonna change back. Yeah.
Into your uniforms?
I guess so.
I mean, she wanted us to turn back to
Yeah.
I mean, she'd have to turn it off manually.
Okay.
Oh wait, hold on. I forgot. Hold on a second. Comes out wearing the male uniform. Not exactly the best.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh my god.
You mind looking at me one more time, sugar?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, darling, it's okay. You need a little help?
I was she will look you right in the eyes, and as you change back, okay, Don't do that again. She is obviously like very clearly less attracted to male Zelda.
Damn.
Fine. I guess slapping a big old pair of jugs on me is more hotter. I understand. It's fine.
Okay, you don't have to be that brash about it.
That's fine.
I will say, Zelda would probably have to take like a few minutes taking off the extensions he put in for that long ass ponytail.
Shit, Ray, hold on. Starts doing that. It's like, where's the makeup remover? Hold on. Excuse me.
So do I just look at? So do we just repeat the plots to undo it?
Yep. Let's get this done.
Okay.
Like, whoop, and back to Boymond.
So
Serra,
I want to ask
there you go.
if I can lull to be an asshole. You know,
Okay.
Damon doesn't say much, but you know, that could be hard in certain scenarios. Like, can I lull in flashing?
Sure, you roll cooperation.
Yeah, cooperation.
You're just making fucking genders bisexuality work overtime.
Yeah, because I think it's funny. Hold on, let's go use the method. Okay,
It's funny to make this person who is never really that flustered make a flustered mess.
that's a 16.
16?
Mm-hmm.
She will blush a little bit as like, you know, like the bit of the cold demeanor with like, you know, you like you're in your male uniform. It would be like a bit tight.
Yeah.
But would Damon have changed out of male uniform?
I mean,
Yes
that's
or no?
what Zelda was doing. So I mean, I can.
Okay, yeah, it would
Zero.
definitely be like, you know, a bit tight in certain areas. The audience can assume which areas those are.
Yeah.
Due to, you know, proportion changing.
She's funny, but I just go with the. Is something the matter?
I was like, right when you say that, she's like, just, there. I didn't. Fuck, she's still hot.
If you're not feeling well, you should, it's okay to take a rest. Do you need anything?
And yeah, I think I'll do that. Just anyhow, Sarah, take your time if you need. She grabs her head like, what the fuck?
Demon here.
I'm usually the one that do that. No, well, you don't. You're just out of practice, shit. That's fine.
I guess I was just that ugly. I guess.
Busy working on this hero costume. It's fine. I just like in the background.
I love that Jenda's attempting to distract herself from Damon by working on his costume.
Yeah, it's not working well. Also, details you guys probably would have saw with it like lying out on the table. There's like these white like gloves that like point up near like the elbow, like their elbow length gloves, like in with like a point. Exposed shoulders. There's a little sun-esque design on the chest that like covers up half the chest. Just and a little like hood, you know, that turns into like I forget if a hood that turns into like somewhat of a cape.
Just kind of looking at it like, it seems like I feel bad that we disrupted her. Then seems like she was doing well. She did seem stressed, but like it seems to be going pretty well. I'm just not sure.
I think she's extra motivated now. Don't worry about it.
My goodness.
I have a question. Hey,
Sarah,
Kali.
do you wanna?
Because we talked a
Oh,
specific thing
yeah.
about.
No. Alright, you finish your thing first.
Because we talked a specific thing about Damon's costume that wasn't in the original thing, but like you said, Janda would probably like change it up. Is it changed up at the moment, or is it like how it was in the like plans?
DM me what this detail is as we go to the Sarah's thing, because I'm not remembering that detail. Yeah. That was quick. Damn, never mind. No. She would not have had that.
Okay, never mind.
Sadly. That's as she did on her own. But yeah. As Sarah, you want to hop out and describe what your disguise will be? Mainly because like I wasn't able to make its token in time even for this session.
Yeah, so right, so Serra has on a tattered denim jacket over a sort of tank top, and she's wearing some black leather pants, and she's pulled her aside from her bangs, she's pulled the rest of her hair out into two big poofy ponytails.
Yeah.
Ooh, you're going for the punk look. I like it.
I didn't know you had that much hair.
Those are hair extensions, Damon.
Oh, like the thing you
I'm
had.
pretty sure they're hair extensions. Can you make clouds into hair?
I mean, I could stick a couple of clouds to my head, and it probably wouldn't look that much off. Sarah actually does that. She'll like put 2 large clouds on top of her ponytails to make them look bigger.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Because your
Cloud
hair
extension.
is like the same exact shade as your cloud, so it would fit.
Yeah.
Be.
And I think I obviously okay. Let's see here. So we can do that with Jenna's help. We have those. Ooh, oh.
You think I should get like some quick hair dye or something?
Oh, definitely. If we're trying to, because I'm guessing you're not as comfortable with that as me and Damon are.
It doesn't change enough. I don't actually look that different after I change gender.
I just lose my tits.
If anything, it makes it so they, if things go down, they'll be looking for a boy rather than a girl. But
I'm just gonna say this, there wouldn't be much of a difference. They'd probably just assume she actually hit puberty now.
Yeah, definitely. Well, you definitely need to dye your hair. We'll all need to think of different names. I already chose mine. As we'll also have to think of a couple. Oh, I know to get Dell. 1 second.
No, I'll just move the disguise tokens. Where's Scala? There she is.
Sarah will
I'll
say
move that
quietly to Zelda, "This is supposed to be a secret, remember?"
Oh, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Look, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity that I can experience this kind of thing, and I want to enjoy it. Also, we need to get your nails done black. I think skulls.
Let's not go that far. And I just meant let's not talk details in this room.
Fine. Yeah, it's fine. We'll keep it a surprise. Regardless, though.
Sarah was referencing the fact that Jenda is in the room and she's not in on this.
No, I know.
okay.
It's just all just being a patch, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll probably discuss more about it when we're with them, when we talk to the rest of them all together. But oh no, I'm doing my deeper-ish voice. But either way, I guess we're done with populations for the day.
I believe so too.
So it's gonna be Saturday night. Actually, this is hush, by the way. I'm just loud. It's like it's a Saturday
That's
night. Hopefully this should be fine then.
Of course, we'll be fine. Let's go ahead and go then. Bye, Jenda.
Bye. She went back to focusing on like the thing, not as flustered as before.
Thank you for everything.
No
Really
problem.
appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, Jenda. We'll see you later.
Yeah, see ya. Remember, if you need any change of stuff, just hit me up.
I'm assuming we just bring those guys as we were along.
Yeah.
Little bags or whatever.
Yeah, there'd be like little bags you can carry them in. Like they need something for you guys to carry, like any items they make and such.
They have eco bags. It's like, gotta be efficient.
Yeah, sure.
Hell yeah. So efficient, like economic? No, not economic. Illogical.
Economic bags.
Yeah. It would, basically it would.
Hell yeah.
And any last thing you guys think they would do, like discussing with other NPCs or such, or?
This is like probably like the final like. I don't think I can really think of unless you guys got something. It's like the final like, hey, this is like all 6 of us are here. Let's talk about like what's our game plan. Like we don't really know like a layout of this place, but like what's our roles in this?
I was thinking maybe either that or because I know Hikari once made you fun of us earlier. Like we didn't really
Just
talk
like
about
we
what
discussed.
happened.
We didn't really talk about what happened during all that with Damon and Zelda.
Yeah.
Like at all.
Yeah, I mean, we can talk about it. We just bring it up. Damon doesn't leave bring us up until I was like, well, we should talk about this.
Hey, you guys can talk about it, that's fine.
Yeah. They're just like walking through like the hallway.
Yeah.
Awkward.
If you want, I can just cut back to your guys' room and talk about it.
How do we know, D?
Yeah, I think that's good.
Alright.
Shimmy. Ah, home sweet home. Well, not home, but.
Hmm.
You're thinking.
So yeah, what do we want our roles to be? I mean, I can get you acting like you want you having a bodyguard, but I don't think we should all say we're part of one large group.
Yeah, it's good to have like different groups in case one gets caught or something, then the other we don't bring everyone else down.
So pairing up, quote unquote.
That's probably a good idea. I was actually thinking if it's a fight club, while I may not enjoy it, I was thinking of maybe participating in the fight so we can at least get maybe some intel that a fighter would get. Maybe like if I'm like long enough or something, they would offer me slugs or like the trigger, I guess. Or should I be weaker so they'll offer it to me? Should I lose?
Bernbright said it might be a prize, so I'd say if you're going to, then you should try and win. But
like
we
that.
should probably run that idea past Miss Bernbright first.
Well, we have a lot of things to like run by here. We can probably do this in between like the basically now and then, right?
Yeah, so we don't like bombard.
Yeah, so we don't have to be
the
like
same day, like
Miss Bernbright, like yeah, like what would the answer to that whole thing be then? Like with that kind of plan?
Alright, so like her response to like, alright, Damon winning it, she would rather Damon not partake if able. The fights, there are like, you can sign up for it, but sometimes they will choose people from the crowd because at random because like to make things more fair than just like because sometimes you may have to show up late, or stuff like that.
Somebody's been talking
It'll be
about
more-
the Fight Club rules.
Yeah, because like it would be like details given for like different like citizens or like people who have snuck into it before, and stuff like that, and so it would basically boil down to like be prepared to fight if necessary, but she'd prefer you not actively try to participate.
Alright. Okay then. Okay, so with
You guys want to bring the three in to talk game plan, or save that for next time?
I feel like if we talk the game plan today, by the time we do it next week, I might forget because I don't remember what I have for breakfast.
Fair.
yeah.
Fair. So we'll save that for next time. So for now, we'll like call it session.
Alright.
And be
Yeah.
see everyone, and hope you enjoy the rest of your Saturday morning. Bye.
We're not gonna talk about any fire situations because it's awkward.
Exactly.
Bye.
Someone please bring it up.